Chiki. Unboxing. I am stupid. Anyways, Mayo Chiki English dub unboxing. It even has the fucking Mayo upgrade thing on the back, and it also promotes the dub by saying no English dub. Now, let's be honest here. I could not wait to hear this in English. Well, I couldn't wait to get this to hear it in English. So I used less than honorable methods to hear the dub. I didn't watch the entire series in English. I only watched like a few episodes, pretty much the ones I liked the most. And actually, for some reason, that also led to me into a kick of reading the manga, so I already know how the series ends, which isn't anything too spectacular. Well, I mean, for this type of show, Mayo Chiki is one of those shows I enjoy a lot, but I recognize the fact that it's not really anything special. Because that's just the type of guy I am. So I know who Jiro ends up with and how their relationship goes. I'm a little disappointed by a few things, actually. Well, at least in terms of this packaging. It's a Blu-ray, whatever. That's not a big deal. This picture for the promotional art for the series gives a very misleading title for different reasons. For one, you would think this is, well, yeah, you would think there's a romance story between these two characters. You pretty much pick the main girl, and the fucking little sister of the main character. Why? Why isn't Jiro here? Why isn't Suzuki here? Why Kureha? I don't get that. And then on the back, obviously, it's just stereotypical Sentai Filmworks marketing, which means there's a whole bunch of sexual puns and a whole bunch of ridiculous shit. Run it, and they picked almost all the sexual-related scenes from the anime. Most of which, actually, this should have been the front cover right here. This little scene, this should have been the front cover. And this should have been on the back, because there's no reason to have Kureha on the front. She doesn't play that integral of a role in the series. I mean, she's there. And then they picked all the sexualized scenes and shit like they usually do. Most of which, that shit's all over the fucking place. Almost all these are all over the place. Yeah, they picked pretty much almost every picture. The only thing I hate when they do harems and shit, they always pick the most sexualized scenes. I don't get why, but whatever. And then the disc art. This is the other thing that sucks. You pick Suzuki, who is technically, you know, an important character. Then you put fucking Nakaru on this one. Now listen, I have anything against Nakaru, but Nakaru is a secondary character. Actually, she is probably the least important character in the series. Put fucking, you know, Konoe or Usami. You know, if you're gonna pick the girl shit, pick one of the main interests. Like Konoe and Usami. I mean, it's like, okay, fine, Konoe's on the covers. I get it. So why didn't you put Usami there? Usami? Shit. I don't know. I heard the dub. The dub is fine. The only thing I have to say about the dub in terms of first impressions from what I've heard of it, I don't care for Usami's voice. I feel like she sounds way too old. I like Konoe's voice. I like Jiro's voice. I think Suzuki's voice is fucking perfect. Nakaru's is fine. Kureha also suffers from being too old. Kureha and Usami sound way too fucking old. Usami specifically. And then the cool thing though is the dub doesn't do that stupid ass. They're finally getting it. I didn't hear any chans or senpais or, well, Sama. It's because of one of the clubs in the group is called the S4, which is Shooting Star Subaru Sama. So you technically have to keep Sama because of that name. But like in terms of the characters referring to each other, no one calls each other Suzuki-chan or Sama or Jiro Senpai or any of that shit. I'm so happy Sentai's like, we're moving away from it. I'm looking at Sentai going, good motherfucking job. I like the spine though. I think the spine is fine. Also, the whole spoiler about Konoe being a girl, that's not really a spoiler because it's revealed in the first episode. The Konoe's cross-dressing. Hell, the back of the fucking box says it. A fucking what do a cross-dressing butler, female wrestlers, which really isn't even that prevalent in the story, period. When I read the manga, it's not even prevalent in the manga. A chicken and the principal's daughter have in common. Now, the funny thing about the principal's daughter thing, you kind of forget that because of the whole Suzuki thing. Oh, they even tell you who the voice actors are. Guinevere, I assume, is doing Konoe. Blake, I think, is Jiro, and I guess Carly is Suzuki. For the most part, I don't have a problem with it, but I have listened to the Japanese audio for these things, for this show specifically, so goddamn much. Usami's voice, no. Kureha's voice, hell no. Actually, both of those voices, hell no. Their tone, they're too grown up, especially because Usami actually has cute moments, and they don't come off cute in the English dub. It just comes off either standard or awkward, which is kind of a damn shame. Konoe still works for being cute, and Suzuki's voice, I think, fits her perfectly. Jiro, I don't think I've ever heard Blake before, and if I have, I don't remember too many shows he's been in. I don't know if that's new blood, but I'm cool with it. Who's the ADR director for this? Because I know it wasn't Stephen Foster, and that's all I gave a shit about. Chris Ayres did this. Which you can tell because Greg Ayres is in here as a side character. He's in here as Jiro's best friend who only shows up, I think, like in 3 episodes. But he doesn't talk, and he also voices somebody else. So, take that for what it's worth. But, I'm happy to have this. I have it in Blu-ray because 1080p for the win. I still remember that fucking joke. It's not in 1080p. 1080p. 9 HD. You only get that joke if you've been around since the Yokorama days. Yokorama, you made that shit trademark. I mean, I used to be such an asshole about that shit. And raping Russians, that was a fucking classic. There's no special features on here. No, it's just openings and endings, and then trailers. So, I have my dub for Mayo Chiki. So the next thing that's on the list is Snafu. Sentai. Everybody go buy Snafu. I swear to God, please. I need a dub for that. I need a dub for that so motherfucking bad. Yo, I want that dub so bad. You know, the fun thing is I'll get the dub and it'll be fucking Stephen Foster and I want to kill somebody. I actually think that's legitimately what it is. I'm glad Sentai is listening and stop using him all the goddamn time because that desync shit will drive everybody up the fucking wall. But it's in dub. The dub for the most part is fine. I just think the tones for like the younger girls, particularly Usami and Kureha, are just way too grown up. Like I don't even feel like they take a chance and try to make them sound younger. They sound grown. And I understand Usami is just the whole, well, she's kind of a fucking tomboy. But the problem I still have is she still doesn't sound 16. She sounds fucking 26. And then I find out the voice actress is like 23 and she gets mad. And if she is 23, holla at your boy. Ooh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. But yeah. That's Mayo Chiki in a nutshell for you. I've already reviewed this, so I guess there's no reason to talk about the dub, so I guess, yeah. I got this. I'm happy. The Devil's a part-timer would be something I probably will watch during the weekend. Whether I review it relatively soon is a different story, but it will get done eventually, guys. So, yeah. Anyways, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. This shit went on for 10 minutes. There's a problem. Anyways, this has been the Vlogs Again from your boy Terrell. Loves the game, play to win, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.